Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Or maybe we're welcoming me back to the channel. Took a little hiatus there for a little bit. Not gonna lie. In the other videos I told you that you were gonna see the good, the bad, the ugly. Had a request to do a red craw. I shot that video shortly after I got the request, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it. It was a little longer video than normal. I think it was about 42 minutes, which was way too long. So anyway, just kind of took a little break and reevaluated what we're going to do here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to shoot a red craw today, and we're going to make it short and sweet. I hope that by the time we get it all edited out, we're down to about 15-17 minutes. So this is what came out of the original video of the red craw pattern, like I said. But we're going to go ahead and shoot it again right now, and hope you all enjoy it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to start out with some yellow. We're just going to run a quick yellow stripe right down that belly, and that's all we're going to do there. Just want that little offset on the belly of that bait. So, like I said just a second ago, this is going to be a short and sweet video. I think we got to going way too long. You were hearing the air compressor way too much. You were listening to a hair dryer way too much. So we're going to stop all that. I'm going to minimize these so that you can watch them all in a timely manner instead of just listening to me ramble on. So if you would, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you can get notifications when we update new video and content out there, and give it a thumbs up. Guys, I really need you to share this with your friends, your family, fellow fishermen, or whatever. So, alright, I'm going to clean this gun out real quick. We're going to load it up with some orange. We're going to shoot a big part of the bait with this orange, and we'll continue on. Alright, so I got the airbrush loaded up with some Wicked Orange. I did thin it out just a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot from the belly up just about halfway between the lateral line and the beginning of the spine with this orange. I'm going to go ahead and come into the face. I'm going to shoot the other side. I'm just going to blend it into that yellow stripe on the belly. We're going to come in over the top of this with a red, so if you get a little carried away with it, it's not a big deal. And this is just a transition color. Shoot the other side again, darken it up a little bit. Blend it a little more, because yeah, right there we go. Make sure we get underneath the cheek. There we go. And I think the other thing I forget to show you, and I always do it, I just don't point it out. I'm gonna shoot this little tail section right back here where that back hook hanger is. So we got that yellow belly, and we're going into the red, or into the orange. Put a little color there. I'm going to darken the cheeks up, the gill plates up a little bit darker on those. That nose section just ever so much. Alright. And it's all about your liking. It don't have to be about my liking. You want to make a bait that people want to enjoy and think it's capable of catching a fish, but this is you. And this is all about you and what you want to do with it. So let me clean the gun out. I'm going to load up some Wicked Red, and then we're going to come over the rest of this real quick. I'll be right back with you. Alright, so we got the red loaded up in the gun. We're going to start going down the back. I'm just going to keep it at an angle. Start shooting down that body. And go down to about that lateral line. Just covering that orange and that dark color in there. Key to this is just keeping that airbrush at an angle to that bait. You start seeing how it all sweeps in together. And I like what we got right there. So once again, I'm going to hit the nose of this real quick and the tail that I don't ever show y'all. And we're going to load up some Detail Sophia, run down the back of it, and then we'll lay in our craw lines. Alright, we got the Detail Sophia loaded up. I'm telling you right now, I don't know if you can see this right here, but it is just a good earthy color. So if you're going to do this for any time at all, that will be your best friend, as well as Detail Moss Green. And okay, we can go with Wicked Burnt Umber too. So very, very good colors, very natural colors. And what we're going to do is basically just do the same thing we just did with the red. Alright, air compressor kicked off. So we went down the back with the Detail Sophia. Now we're just going to run down the sides with it as well. Once again, keeping our brush at an angle to the bait. Just kind of darkening up the sides. Don't want to get too carried away with it, but it gives it that good mud bug color. And get up here on this nose. We're really going to darken that nose up. Go into the eye sockets. So when we lay some eyes in there, those eyes will pop. Alright. Oh, that's kind of what we're looking at right there. So we got the yellow belly going up into the orange and into the red, and then I'm telling you, that Detail Sophia does wonders. I'm actually going to run down this back and darken it up just a little bit more, and then you got to hit that tail. Got that rear hook hanger back there. Alright. So that's what we got. Now all we have to do is go in and lay in our crawdad pattern. So give me just a second. We'll get all over that. Alright. All of you have heard me talk about Russ Allen at Insane Custom Stencils time and time again. I love his product, and I've got a bunch of them. This is Craw Wheel 1 from Russ. This is the center portion of it. You can do amazing things with it. I'm going to show you something a little different today. If you're just starting out at home and you don't have any stencils, you don't need much. Take you a little piece of cardboard. It's going to cut you a jagged edge. Lay it on there. And this is how we're going to lay our crawfish pattern in today. I'm going to start on my bad side, because I have to hold this left-handed, which I am not good at. And we're going to continue to use the detailed Sophia. But when we lay this in, we're not actually shooting on the bait. All we're going to do is we're going to shoot on the cardboard and just let the overspray do its deal. And then we're going to move it over and move it up. And I know my hand is in this shot. It'll be better when we roll it around the other way here. And like I said, if you want to use the stencils, by all means, hit Insane Custom Stencils up. Order you a craw wheel or two. There's a couple different varieties of it. I do like it, but it is by far not the only way to do this. You can do it with a piece of cardboard. Just like that right there. And you can lay your lines in just like that. Now we're going to flip it over and we're going to do the other side. We're going to dry it off. And we're going to bend it the other way. And then we're going to start in about the exact same spot. And this is way more comfortable for me. Like I said, we're still shooting detail Sophia right now. And we're just going to paint on the cardboard. Until your gun completely clogs up. I'll tell you right now, with detail Sophia, you really shouldn't have to thin it. So I've got a clog in here somewhere. Let me correct this, I'll be right back. Alright, still not sure where it was at, but we got her cleared. I'm going to lay this stencil back on there and give it one more shot over that same line we just had. And then we're going to move back. And I do, you'll see me, I will dry this fairly regular. back again. The gun holder here. Reform my cardboard just a little bit. Take the contour a little more. See where we're at. Right. Back in business. Do one more. So, I don't know if you can see it, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we kind of met both of them up. Not the same. I don't want you looking at it too hard. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go back in with the Detail Sophia. And I'm just going to bring it right down into the lines that we just made. Just darken it up. Just barely over the spine. Just a hair. I am going to take it out of the helping hands. A lot of people will tell you that the helping hands are the way to go. And there is a time and a place for them. Like right there. But other than that, I like to have a little more control and not all that weight in my hand. So now I'm just going to bring the color in the spine down to the lines that we just put in with the cardboard stencil, just like that. And there you go. This is what we end up with. This is the red craw pattern. It is going to be that time of year pretty quick. So, yellow belly, into the craw. We'll put some eyes on it. We'll be right back. Alright. So, ready to put some eyes in. I typically do a full red eye, but I've got some here, and I don't know if you can actually see those real well, but I think I'm going to like that. So we're going to try that one on this bait. Pull that off there. Always use super glue, just a little drop to hold the eye. And that may be just a little more than a drop, so we'll take Q-tip, take that off there, and grab our X-Acto knife here. I decided it wanted to cut me severely last night. And we're going to lift an eye off here onto the X-Acto knife. And then I'm going to set this eye into place. Just like that. Hold it into place there. So that's what we're going to end up with on this one. Do the other side. There we go. There we have it. that set up just a little bit. Let me change this camera angle just a hair. We'll get a little better lighting on it. I'll show you this and a few other things we're working on. We'll end this one. Alright, so this is what we ended up with. Yeah, quick look at it here. That is the red craw pattern done with a homemade cardboard stencil. A little bit of a yellow belly working up into the orange, into the red, and then that detailed Sophia. So another thing I've been working on since I've been on my hiatus is we have moved to KBS now. So instead of doing two-part epoxy clear coat, we are now doing KBS. We'll do a video on that later on, but for now, just letting you know we're doing KBS. Also, we got our soft plastics going on here. We got a little red and black. We got a little Mardi Gras color going here. See if you can see that in there. Purple flake doesn't look like it's showing up. Doing some punch bugs. Doing some ribbon tails. Got some Senkos coming. And there you go. Another punch bug. A little different flare going into a purple. So, once again, normal ribbon tail, Mardi Gras into the purple. Purple party, I think, is what we're going to call that. So, I kind of like the color. We'll find out here pretty quick whether that's going to work. Bassmasters kicked off this weekend. The Pro Bass Tour kicked off this weekend. And so all of our local tournaments will kick off this next weekend. We're going to find out. But that's not all. We're still working at it. Also got our jigs coming out too. So little peanut butter and jelly going on right there. Little peanut butter and jelly. My personal favorite. And then we got a little white craw when the water conditions are right for it. Just kind of playing around with this still a little bit. Got a little salt and pepper head going on there. I'm not sure that the camera's actually gonna zone in on it. It just looks silver to me. There is a bunch of black flake in that head. And got a salt and pepper skirt. So anyway, like I said, we're gonna make this short video. I appreciate you all for tuning in, watching me through it. Please subscribe, hit the bell, like the video, share it with your friends. Please, 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 please share it with your friends. We get plenty of hours of view. We just need you to hit the buttons. And like I said, I get it. I was there. I've watched a bunch of videos and never liked it, never subscribed to it. But that's how this gets out and how more people see it. So until we come back to you again, once again, from Lake Rat Custom Tackle, thank you for watching this video.